Hey, what is up lads? Cass and Corral here, back playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc for PS4. In this episode, we're going to be continuing on with after we got out of the trash pit that Monokuma put us in, after being rescued by Kyoko. In this episode, we're going to continue on and meet up with the group that consists of Toko, Asahina, Byakuya, Hiro, basically who's ever left from the school, so yeah. Alright. Now we just got out of the gym where we made a deal, or that's from last episode, but we made a deal with Monokuma that if we figure out all the mysteries of the school, that we will get out of here alive. I think that's what the deal was, but anyways, right now we have to focus on meeting up with everyone else that's still alive. Ah! Who's this?
Is that Makoto?
Everyone's
You guys!
It is!
Oh,
There's
wait.
no two ways about it. That's Makoto!
That's a good rack you got there, Asahina. I like that shot.
You survived?
Evan actually looks surprised.
You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I ain't no ghost, Sonny. Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo, shoo. Wow. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Wow, that was one way to put a stink on my ass. But Kyoto, what was it like hanging out with in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Chloe. What? No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who is Miss Chloe? Or Cleo, whatever. I don't know, man. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is you escape execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. I guess so. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have to access new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. And where can we go next to find new clues? Zelda? Ah, you stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you!
Rotten physically, mentally, everywhere you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. It smells so smelly. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. He seems happy for some reason. Oh, who knows, man. Kyoko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma. Yes. Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind captures you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words.
We're going to do Makuro's trial. What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You made it sound like it was easy. I just, you know,
However,
from executing Makoto wasn't the Black Knight. It's a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state that only the Black Knights to be executed. The Mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went to negotiate with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the Mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. They used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the Mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later. Or again, later. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? Sword job is to expose Mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You probably guessed already, but if you lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, you said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us. To find the things the way they are, I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the Mastermind is, and how they killed Makuro, and all the school mysteries, it's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time, the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh?
I
Can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Why? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries. Maybe, but maybe they're gonna run into
Indeed.
conflicts. That's what I thought too, at first. Till Monokuma gave us the little hint of his. Wait, what's the hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game beginning with 16 students, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope Speak Academy, Hope Speak since the killing game began, are those 16 students. Okay.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the Mastermind really is the one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says, then the Mastermind would have to have set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he could have disguised a scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope Speak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the game. Then the Mastermind is... Mastermind is one of us? There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And add in Makuro and you get 16. So the Mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And though one of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You saying the Mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure if that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said it to confuse us all.
indeed.
It's certainly a possibility. But only one among many. The Mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an alternate, right? ultimate despair. They must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling this Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but...
I don't care how sneaky you are. You would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they'd load up all the dialogue and action beforehand. In that case, there's no way you could have had all these back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow to conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Ooh. Nighttime or what?
This is a school announcement.
Oh.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
True
so, in the
ending?
name
What the
of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever
Okay.
you want.
True
Solve
ending
the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Okay.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Oh, damn. Okay. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the
That's
rooms.
fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the very beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Who knows, man? There's a book here too.
Come on.
What's this? Hey Makoto,
Not possible.
are you ignoring me? Do you think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Damn, Byakuya, okay. What do you want? Well, came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What is this interesting thing? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Flash number 78 from student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Makuro's profile in Kyoka's room, did it say
I
that?
see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 38, or 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. Alright. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Makuro was a student here at Post-Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. Makuro Ikasawa, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. What happened? The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumbled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? There's a first page. And now there's actually two? What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro that we still didn't have. Ooh, what's this new information? Break it to us. Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background of Entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. After bargaining about all this, I need to push forward my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makura's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Host Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves that her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all responsible measures. Makura was a part of the ultimate despair. I think there can't be any doubt about it now. Well, wouldn't that mean Makura and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makura? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makura is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe the Mastermind is even stronger than Makura was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing too. There's another important bit of information within that file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? Yeah. About it, a girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 27 pounds. It even lists her vitals. Hey, what? 31, 22, 32. Vitals? What vitals? Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice...
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse. Maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... Is it? There's a chance that the body actually isn't Makura? Is that what he's saying? Could be. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So, back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Well, that's nice. Mikura's profile's truthful now. Oh. He has more to say. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I just to pay attention. What? Me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Not that we're getting along. You've just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you trying to say? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or you don't. As you will. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Okay. Alright. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Ooh. What the fuck is this? There was no explosion, thankfully. But this is a high-tech room. Holy shit. Wow, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Damn. What is all this? These controls? What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah. Kinda looks like a mech cockpit, right? The Fumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. And could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking around at it or whatever. I'm just gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just... or whatever, something like on this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but... I think it was that one. The one that says Data Center. Data Center? So is this like a spawning room for Monokuma? I took a good look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the same, with the name of the room next to it. Just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where this strange noise coming from. I'll probably better go check it out.
Yeah!
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here. Alright. Whatever. Oh, there's a little door over there. I'm gonna check that out later. I'm gonna check what's here. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Ah, Monokuma. What's poppin', B? Is that Monokuma? What is this? Do you want to say something, Monokuma? Hey.
Give me all your donuts.
Oh. Is that you, Hina?
What?
Oh man, busted. How do you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside, it just controls Monokuma. That's if I talk to her more. Oh, guess no more. Let's go back inside. You done fucking around, Hina?
Ah!
Whoa, hey Monokuma, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you just controlled just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What? For real? Yep. It looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. That's basically it. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, then Monokuma is alien. That means what he said is that even the Mastermind is part of us? It already seems like a lot. Then the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, what? What are you? Why are you down? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible. I really hope that's not true. Well, we've seen there's still lots of other places to trip out. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. Can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. Wait. Okay, first I want to check out this little spot here. What? Oh, I can't check it. Okay. Whatever. Let's get out. Huh? As soon as the door at the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Ah, the door. It just locked on its own. What? Wait, really? Ah, it's locked. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma.
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how The president would get it. The school mascot just up and stopped moving. And that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So, right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar!
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone. But they could have been in that little hatchet thing. I assure you were as still as you could have been. There was a little hatch in there. Do you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. A hatch on the floor? Oh, too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. Whatever, man.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Oh, okay. Now then, this room is officially restricted. So no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave... Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it!
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off the full sprint. I have to do what I can too. It's the only way forward anyways. Alright. Here's the... What is this? Oh yeah, the biolab. Ooh, it's frozen here. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Wait, why is it so cold? Who knows, man? What's this? So cold, why is it cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. Well... Is it because of the lights? There's some kind of weird machine or something going through the wall. On the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On this other side... It's not lit. It's not lit on this one. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. It's a morgue. It's a morgue, son. Come on. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? Yeah, guess so. Should probably take a closer look around. Also, there's tarps over here. There's a stack of tarps here. I haven't seen a lot of those things lately. Oh my god. What's this? Oh, there's some kind of book here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all you what's that? Cadaver meat. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of effluent gas. What? What do you mean by that? Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automation is activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Wait, a manual for the fridge? Why do you want leather on this stuff, though? It's a morgue, you don't need that fancy stuff. Wait. Our icicles hang from the monitor too. But not on the camera. Hell, I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. Do I have to go back here? kind of weird machine built into the wall. Wait. On the left side there's a bunch of glowing lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The right hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. By a lot of secret? Okay. And about those lights by each slot. What about it? Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot, lit up in blue. Another one of the victims means the victims are in there. Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. How would I have the other option? Get out now. Oh, wait, here we are in the dojo. Hold on. Ah, Toko. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
I don't know. Am I so disgusting to you? You want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I hadn't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, would have had to find out something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Get it back. Give back my precious time. Calm down, Dodo.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. I don't want anyone accept me. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. And Toko's having a crisis again. Are you sure though? Let's check the lock. Can I check the lockers? I want to check the lockers out. A bunch of rolling lockers, not a clue here, but we're checking the 10th. There's a mastermind detective playing Kyoko. Oh, okay. Okay, garden time. Where's the body? What the hell happened to the body? Where's the body, man? It's gone. Makuru's body. It's not here? What happened? What is that shit, man? I want that. Come on. Actually, let's go back to the tool shed, too. There's that one tarp, right? Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. Let's check, just to be sure. Maybe I highly doubt it. I didn't even find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in this here. The one thing is the tarp. A tarp played a key role in the other case, so... Better look into it. Let's check it out. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. Biolab. It says Biolab? Then this originally came from the Biolab. Wait, but the Biolab was locked before though. Tarps of Truth bullet? Alright. I do want to check the chickens in the pen, but I feel like that's a waste of time. No, that's all I really need to check in here. Okay. What's this? I think this is the only way we can go through anyways. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more adult atmosphere. Oh, Kyoko. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. Ah, damn. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What would that be? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. Probably I shouldn't bother her. Okay. Let's go here. Ooh, there's a little door over here. Computer over here. Let's check it out. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last. It looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair?
However...
There's not much though. Nothing we don't know already.
In other words...
The Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he can do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Wow, okay. Just calling him a failure like that? Alright. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get in our hands.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. True. The Ultimate Despair. Alright. And we select a seat? A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. As with the headmasters. Oh, with this kind of keyboard? The desk. The desk is a home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Whoa. Coin. Of course. Is there anything in here? Anything we can do? Other than click this. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? What does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. Hey, do it! You know how to open it. Hey, you know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters or numbers. We can't really go on from here. You're right, but it's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I've looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but I think that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her. There's more to it than that. Anyway, if you want to get in here, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko could have to think of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think about what the password might be. Ooh. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her as his own password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Alright, let's get back in the computer. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, It might just hurt Kyoko even... Wait, might hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. Typing that bitch. I collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kiryu. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, as I finished typing it in. Ooh. It actually worked? What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! She just...
why?
She just seems more conflicted. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Ooh. Another hidden room? Oh, looks like the room in the bathroom. Whatever. I may as well not have... whatever. I may well have not have been in the room. Her gaze was only fixed on one thing. That present box, huh? Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a desk over there and a photo over here. So check out those pictures. Oh, okay. Let's check it out. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from here. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? Do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying that it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Just do it, son. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath and took a hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Oops. Oh, and you screamed. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh, got skull in the box? Bones? Human bones. That was the last thing I expected to see in such a bright and joyful box. I mean, we could have possibly imagined.
I see.
That's what I thought. What? What do you mean, Kyoko? Just as we thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I thought. I was thinking about the bones specifically. Because I had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in the box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? Is this Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information you'll have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may be mastermind. The headmaster is a man in the late 30s. Okay. And this. Okay, I don't know if we looked at that. Aldrigo said that the headmaster was probably here in school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of killing them were us 16 students. And put those two ideas together doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
And most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought. She knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked into the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know, Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she can cut off all ties. But was that all there is to it? I gave us some of the pride. In order to enter Hope's B Academy, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present. Just check the picture. This picture. It's Kyoko when she was younger. It's all faded too. This is a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Ooh.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. Came here to cut myself free from the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all the time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? I mean... is it a truth bullet? Well, at least I would say at least your father didn't hit you, man. Didn't physically abuse you. That's all I'm gonna say too. Can we check it out?
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. What's in here? Oh? I pressed circle, but whatever. It's a handbook. It says in case of emergency too. I found some kind of strange emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go on out and leave it here. And I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? I guess she wants to leave, right? Just wants us to leave? It's a favor. Favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know I'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. Damn. You know, Kyoko, you told me before that about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood and not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're gonna say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me myself some time. Okay, I understand. And I'll see you later. Do it. There you go. Let's see what's inside. Oh, There's a little thing in there, though. Pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. And there's some writing inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like the girl's handwriting. All the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. I was flipping around through the notebook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. What's this? There's a plan to turn Hope Peak Academy into a shelter and isolate the students here from the communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be my headmaster and my father. Wait, so this is Kyoko's? He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plans. Here's what he said. Plans to keep our student projects safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, and it's not the exaggeration to call it our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world, to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. Well, that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can imagine a worse father. Oh, reading those words. Like from Kyoko's mouth. This can't be true, can it? I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, well, what's it doing inside this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. Oh, I don't want to read that shit again. What does that all mean? You're pissing me off now. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Despair walks among us, so we survive, and shit, whatever. I don't know what to do, man. It's a locker pocketbook, it's a truth bullet. Ooh. Where's this from? A lot of Buddhist shit. All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the text notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure? What? It said Yasuhiro Hagakure inside it. Our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? Oh, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all stuck into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Locker notebook is a truth bullet? What's this? Crystal ball. Can't be. There's no way he even used this locker. It's just not possible. Incense, right? Oh wait, a deck of playing cards? Oh, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? I don't know, man. The more you see, the more it makes less sense. You have to belong to previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the locker that look like they might belong to people here? A notebook that belongs to, or looks like it belongs to Hiro. A pocketbook that looks like it belongs to Kyoko. Ah, fuck's sake. Oh. It's time, isn't it?
Is everyone working hard? Well then, since you're all giving
It's suspicious, there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Well, I don't want to continue anymore. It's a little late for me right now, and I'm getting real sleepy, so. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you love this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share with other friends. I will see you in whatever episode I'll make next, lads. Peace.